first video, we spoke about the 4 pillars of wealth creation. And in that video, we spoke about your ability to earn money. So the very first pillar for wealth creation is to earn money. In this video, we're going to speak about the next pillar, which is saving money. Now, it doesn't really matter how much money you earn. All right, if you earn a lot of money and you are not able to save any money, it is as if you have worked for everyone else. Now we say that the first person to pay is yourself. Now many people misconstrue that. So you find entrepreneurs, for example, paying themselves salaries first. But that is not what we're talking about. Whether you're an entrepreneur or whether you earn a salary, we're saying that the first person you need to pay is yourself. And that means that when you earn $100, we're saying that a part of that money is yours to keep. Now think about it this way. Out of the $100, you got to pay rent. I mean, we're using $100 here as a nominal amount. So out of the $100, you've got to pay rent, you've got to buy food, you've got to buy clothing, you've got to pay for your mobile phone, electricity, internet, etc. Now if you spend all of that money paying for all of these, think about it. It means that you have worked for all of those organizations. That's what it means. You've earned that money and you've spent all of that money on all of these organizations. So we say what you need to do is that you earn $100, you keep at least 10% for yourself. So 10%, at least 10%. I mean, it could be 15, it could be 20 if you can deal with it. I mean, the more the merrier. But 10% of what you earn is yours to keep. This is what you say, I earned this money, all right? So this part of it is mine to keep. So the rest of it is what you will now expend for the rest of them. I mean, actually, some will say that even the rest, 90%, after the 90%, some of that money goes into other things, which we'll speak about in the subsequent videos. So at least you need to save at least 10% of what you earn. So it is not really the case when people say that you need to live within your means. Living within your means means that you're going to spend the entire $100, but no, you need to live below your means. So it means that you're working on 90% or less. But why is this really, really important? Why do we need to keep at least 10%? It's because when opportunity knocks, when someone comes to you with an idea or you have an idea, it means that you will not be able to actualize this idea if you don't have anything. Now it is true, I mean, I've often said that resourcefulness is better than looking for money, so resourcefulness versus resources, we argue that it is by far better to be resourceful, all right, than people saying that they don't have the resources, that is why they could not actualize their ideas. But think about it. If you go to someone saying you needed $1,000 to invest in something and they ask you, how much have you saved? And you said nothing. That doesn't inspire confidence in anyone. But if you needed $1,000 to invest in a project of yours and you can say that I've already saved up $500, then whoever it is that you're asking will say, okay, this person is committing himself to this idea. They are passionate about it enough that they actually are putting their own money into it. That makes sense. That makes your life easier. It makes it much easier for you to be able to take advantage of opportunities when they present themselves, when you have something saved up, than when you don't have anything saved up. So we're saying that, one, you need to earn money, but make sure that you're not spending through the entire money. In fact, for some people, they are so financially indisciplined that they actually spend more than they earn. So they earn $100, and then at the end of the month, they spend $120. Nothing could be worse than that, all right? You're digging yourself into a very, very deep hole. So if you're like that already, we say to you, start paying up your debt, because you must pay your debt. You've got to pay. There's just no, it's just one of the laws. You've got to pay your debt. So if you're in that position, you need to save up money and make an allocation to paying your debt. Cut back on all of those things that seems to dissipate your income. If you take out a list and if you got a plain piece of paper and you write out all of the things you spend, you realize the frivolities. It is shocking the amount of money we spend on things that we don't even realize. The alcohol, the drinks, and etc., the outings. So we're saying to yourself that you need to ensure that you live you live below your means, which means that you save up some money and the rest of it you can now allocate. So earn money by all means, but make sure that you save money. All right, in the next video you will begin to see why this is of monumental importance for anyone who is trying to become financially free. We'll see you in the next video.